Okay. Let's get this going. I'm going to play for about 45 minutes. I'm going to put the stream on pause and eat my breakfast, which is in the process of cooking. Take about it took about an hour to bake, but it's got about 45 minutes to go, and then I'll resume streaming right after I finish eating. But let's go. I don't want to waste any time today. All right. Yesterday, where was I? I'm exploring the oceans, and everywhere I'm trying to find places that I can go, you know what I mean? What I'm really hoping to run into is one of those robot islands like from Rainbow Moon type of thing. And this boss up here, yeah. So I'm going to go and kind of run around here. I'm not going to really fight unless I find something that I need to fight or is worth fighting. This is a big fucking island. This must be that Momomuku island I'm supposed to get to. I want to get the outline there so I can see how large it is and whatnot. Let's grab that from the other side. Kasuja. I love the music has changed. Something has changed. This place that they're in now, it just seems it's in their time, in their current time, in Damien and Lane's current time, and Ash's too. But something's different. Let me take a look here. And it's gonna look at that whole thing. It's gonna be like this, huh? So we have to come back down. Let's go take a look at that boss. I think that was what I wanted to do this morning. And there's a nurse there, so green eyes. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't know. So we're gonna explore Sans Horizon a bit. Yep, we gotta fight. We gotta fight. Foot. Dude, all the music's changed. I love it when games do that, and they've done it really well. And the music in Rainbow Skies is awesome, as it was in Moon. Moon's got the better soundtrack, but they're both pretty incredible. I think Skies is just as high quality as Moon's. Moon's is a little more memorable. For several reasons, but they both have kind of that same vibe, which is really awesome. Yeah, I don't suspect I'll be fighting Green Eyes for quite a while. Not a long while, but I'm gonna take my time and do other things for sure. City. Saw. God, you could give me better. You should give me more than one yellow stick. God, you could give me 20. And it still wouldn't be enough. That's the thing. Rocco. Insist on the password. Oh, these are those things like that first guy did in the Icy Zone way back when. Not bad. That's trash. That's the beginning of the game shit right there. That's pretty good. Let's do that. Give her some more power. Raw power. I can do better than that. With a... Oh. So I love that 8 and 8 there and the 100 up top, but this it's more well-rounded. You break up that other 6 normally on defense, you give 3 to luck. That's really helpful, actually. No, let's... She could use the D, trust me. Marshall's ribbon. We need to start working on this. I hate that your monsters are never on par with your team in terms of speed or power. Like, I get making it difficult to work up to that, you know what I mean, or get them there, or requiring work, I should say. But fuck, dude, like, please. That, we could do imp wings. I know I've got a wax. Yeah, oh yeah. Ooh, do I want to use that on scales equipment though? Hi. No, we're gonna have to save that. That is where Damien comes in. Clown notes. That's pretty solid too. You're still getting a bit of speed. That's fucking incredible. God, I almost don't want to waste that, but I think you have to do that. You have to, right? I mean, it's just... Oh, good luck. 169. Man, Damien. Our lane really needs help there. And Ashley needs a lot of help in the hit points department. It's cool because what I like is I love different varying battle themes, but I love that they waited so. I mean, I'm 80 hours into the game, and they waited all that time to introduce different battle themes. In the Rainbow Moon theme came up, the battle theme came up as well earlier yesterday, or a couple of days ago, I should say. That was cool. They're all high quality tracks too. Regeneration on only to lose it to poisoning. I wonder what those bugs drop, because the purple ones drop the enchanted silk. I wonder if they have an equivalent. When I'm waiting for the game to introduce all the anti scrolls for your passive skills, anti-weak, all that stuff. Like, because I haven't seen those, and I'm 8 hours into the game. I really don't know how far I am in, It goes based on your percentage of things you've done. So who knows? I don't know how close I am to the ending. I know my son said the post game was bigger than Moon's and better. So I'm really excited about that because Rainbow Moon has one of the best post games I've ever seen in my almost 50. Oh, I've been playing video games 49 years. I'm 53 now, so. And if you like to be technical, like I kind of don't. When I think of it to the Atari days, it's not like I count those, but I don't. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh yeah. Because it really begins with the kind of gamer I am now. That began with the NES and the Sega Master System. You know, where you kind of, where it's, yeah, you know, I'm playing all the time. I'm cutting school to play. Games are a priority. I'm playing, kind of thing. That began with the NES, but my love for them, intense love for them, began with the Atari 2600. And because my parents didn't have any money, I was the Atari kid, and there was some kids in always those kids that had Intellivision or ColecoVision, or the Odyssey, you know what I mean? Magnavox Odyssey, I think it was. Kind of funny. I'm thinking, oh, I gotta have that. You know, the games look so much better. And when you look at them now on YouTube, they're just total shit. You know what I mean? They're better, but they're not, it's not like jumping from PS1 to PS3. You know what I mean? Like a 6-year-old's head thinks it is, you know, like, oh man, massive upgrade on the way. No, not really. I'll take it. I'd really like to steal from this guy just to see what we get. Let's do that. Fuck your pudgy wing, dude. Pudgy wings, they don't do anything for me. $40 levels with one fight. Wait till I take a new monster in with me to one of those post-game battles where you're getting 900 trillion experience points. Alright, how do I get over there? I like these guys. They've got Yoda ears, the tusks of a saber-toothed tiger, and an elephant's face. Pretty cool. Something, if anything, even if I didn't like what SideQuest did with this or Moon, you gotta give the studio credit for being extremely creative. And very thorough too. Like, to develop a game like this, that's a lot of work, man. The strategies, you know what I mean? Just everything. God, I wish it took 500. I mean, my characters are in the tens of thousands of hit points, are really close to it. Like, the rewards in Moon were almost just as hard fought as these, and Skies, but man, in some ways, not always, in some ways, in many ways, the rewards are worth way more and way more valuable and satisfying in Rainbow Moon. That's one of my biggest criticisms of this game. Now that I know how to play the game properly and I have a good strategy for it, I feel differently about it than I used to. I used to like the game but have a problem with it, you know. Now I just absolutely love it. But it's one of the hardest games. There's a difference between hard and challenging. This is one of the most challenging and one of the most difficult games I've ever played in my life.
Take care.
And I love it for it. But some of that hard stuff, like, it's just like, alright, can we, like, get over this? Can we patch this kind of thing? Like, the tedium of some of the things you have to do to just to survive is insane. Even when you play the game properly or smartly, it's really hard. Which is not a bad thing, but if the rewards were better, I think I would have a more forgiving opinion, or I would even be praising it, you know, hey, this is the way, kind of thing. But these guys do big damage, yeah. That doesn't help when I hit too hard. I've been immune to poison since the beginning of the game. That's one of the first things you got to do in Rainbow Moon and Rainbow Skies is find a way to get that done. That's going to be just as valuable as Lane's rocket launcher, if I can keep working it up. Big time. I wasn't sure if that was going to kill him or not. See, they hit real hard, and I don't have any shop upgrades for armor or weapons. Especially armor, and I'm almost maxed out with slots and chemical upgrades, like, you know, putting the drops onto the stuff. But that's also one of Rainbow Skies and Moon's greatest strength, is it forces you to think. You just don't, hey, I'm strong now, I'll go through the area, which is fun too. That never gets old, but it's one of those things where it's just like, okay, you know, you have to work at it. It's not a given that you're gonna walk through an area or through a boss or anything. And I think that's fucking incredible. And even back in I played Rainbow Moon in 2000. I want to say it was 2012, I think. I wasn't quite 40 yet. But yeah, it was the antithesis of gaming then. And now I mean, these two games, they stick out like a sore thumb, and I mean that in a very positive way. Yeah. More brutes. Yeah, so we'll fight those guys soon enough. And exploration in these two games is incredible as well. Why is it Lane wearing his fucking Buccaneers hat? I never had it stripped by an enemy. What the fuck is going on here, man? And why did it take me so long to notice? I love it when they don't line up, the enemies don't line up on Ash's side. That's like, it's so awesome. It allows you to do a lot more. Gather helps you get more out of the treasures, because you know how that works. I'm near a nurse, so I can be a little bit lax with my defense. If I'm in a normal fight or if I'm exploring and I have to fight, then obviously my strategy changes. I'm still an offensive-minded fighter slash general, I guess you could say. I'm the one calling the shots, so. Hensville? Dude, I've been to Hensville and ho 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 ho. I'll hang on to the skill expander because, and I know you can buy them and earn them, but it's just one of those things. Yeah, my ear itches. Left ear is itching like crazy. Get that a lot when I wear headphones. Always have. Although headphones are way more prevalent now than they were when I was little. If you would have told me how I'd be playing games in 2026, in 1986, or even 96, or even 20 or 06, like, but especially 80 and 96, that's not even different worlds, it's different life. You know what I mean? Totally different universe kind of thing. What I would have loved to have seen in a third Rainbow game, something that I had hoped to see in this one, and it's okay that it wasn't there because it's a great formula as is, but the ability to recruit other team members, not just monsters. I think that's great too. The Pokemon thing, / Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch thing always works for me, but and even Blue Dragon kind of thing. I love Blue Dragon. Let's say, I wanted to have kind of like Final Fantasy VII. It only had two, you know, Yuffie and Vincent, where you could miss them or end up not recruiting them, which is cool. But I would have liked to have seen that with more than two. You know, I've been like, okay. And, you know, with all their advantages and disadvantages and whatnot, that would, man, that would have been so much fun. Gooch. That's really funny. Oh my god, there's so many hidden treasures here. I never find all of them. Very rarely do I. I'm level 57 beating these guys, but I'm a total glass cannon, so... Oh boy, I gotta go back and heal. Let's go, coach. Let's do it. Man. long walks. I said this yesterday, but I wish this game had, or a third game would have introduced, let's see if I can grab that bag, something like Phantasy Star 2's Visiophone. Very difficult to get because the game doesn't really tip you off to its existence, and you have to meet certain requirements and yada yada yada. But the ability to save anywhere, which this game has, but like I said, like the Visiophone, I wanted the ability to take the nurse with you anywhere you go, or have her face pop up after a battle when you get your experience. Everybody's health and magic points goes back up. You know what I mean? It could cost you money, absolutely. Every time you can activate it and deactivate it and stuff like that. But it definitely should. That's something that this game really needs. The other thing it needs is oops, hang on a second.
Need medicine?
Is I know the developer was telling me, well, you got the portals for fast travel. You need fast travel. Now it should be hard to earn, expensive to use. You know what I mean? But it, you know, when I have to sail all the way around the world or go through multiple portals, it's like, really, dude? Like, that's fine. You work up to fast travel. Don't ever be like DQ11 where you just give it to somebody. That's trash. You just start where you start. They added the hold R2 so you could run, and then which negated the use of the horse. They gave you the horse almost automatically. Like, Dragon Quest XI is the worst, one of the worst entries in the main series, just because of it's a broken game. Like, it's not all bad. Some of it's good, but none of it's great. None of it's legendary. None of it really holds too much weight. So. When you take all the incentives for the player away, to battle, to explore, to earn, like the stakes go down. You know, there's nothing to do. The game becomes empty. It's a simulator instead of an adventure. You know, what makes me laugh is today's players, you know, don't have time for that bullshit. The young people don't have any kids, or they have 1 or 2 kids. I have 7, and I've never managed. Very, very seldomly have I had to stop playing for even short amounts of time. You know, when sickness, illness, and stuff is an exception to that rule, but I always get my time in, man. But I don't get it. I gotta work. I own 2 businesses and run them with my wife. We both work. Like, there's a lot going on, man. Like, I got a kid and I can't play. Bullshit. I got a kid and a job, I can't play. Then you're not fucking managing your time right. Simple as that. Or games just aren't a priority to you. They're a priority in my life. Like, I plan things around them. You know what I mean? A lot goes on. I save for them. I plan around them. I think that's a good thing. That one guy, I hate to be morbid, although it's kind of my nature. That one guy that passed away, the actor Eric Dane, I saw his last words on Netflix to his kids or his family. It was pretty awesome. I mean, it's heartbreaking, but it was awesome. And he said, you know, one piece of advice he gives to his kids: fall in love with something. You know, something that makes you get out of bed, something that excites you. You know, not necessarily, but not excluding people. And I couldn't agree more. Like, and video games. Video games, for me, are the ultimate form of entertainment. They're a little more than that, but they're not on the level of, like, I'm also into rock and roll. It's not on the level of rock and roll. That's more than just music and entertainment. It's a lifestyle. It's a look. It's a sound. It's an attitude. It's a statement. Like, you know what I mean? Video games are just that ultimate over-the-top form of entertainment that, you know what I mean, that you can geek out over, you know? Music's on a just different plane. That's better than platforming, a different plane. But yeah, that's what games are, you know, for me. And I know I'm not the only one, but I'm a gamer who wants... I paid what for Rainbow Moon? I think my wife was like, that looks like a game for you. And I was like, no, when I saw the video, I like strategy RPGs, but I've never really played them. I like watching people play them. Bought the game for $15 and I got over 300 hours out of it. I mean, even if I'm going to look at it as a business person and take the fun out of it, you know what I mean? Like, holy shit, $14.99 or $12.99, whatever it was back in 2012.
Good morning.
And, you know, you can't beat that. And the challenge of it, you know, and the story was great. Everything about it was great. Top tier, so... I don't get that. I don't need to grind. I don't need to do this. I need to just get through it. Then what are you playing for? It's the hard that makes it great. It's the best line in the world. Lamtio, it's so good to see you here. Best friends, okay. New side quest. I hope that you made the acquaintance of my delightful grandmother, Tijun. Isn't she wonderful? Ah, but I see you wish to ask me something. How can Lameto help you? Or perhaps I should ask, how can you help the amazing Lamtio? Wait, you want our help? What kind of help do you need? Ah, my dearest, I could hug you. I wanted to I have waited all day to hear that. My dear companions, I need 12 roots and 4 scraps of leather for the kitchen. Okay, hopefully I can get those from those elephant guys. Getting weird notifications on my phone, hang on. Okay. Make sure it's not the kids' schools calling or anything. You know? Don't want to miss that. Can't miss that. Okay. For 12 roots. Half the roots and a quarter of the leather. Wonderful. I can imagine a modern Rainbow game. Oh. Or one that would come out in like 2030. Oh, man. That's too long to wait. I know it ain't going to happen because this game wasn't well received. And I understand why it wasn't. I won't... The game's faults, I won't defend. It's an awesome game. My son asked me, even though you haven't beat it, and he told me you're a long way from beating it, what do you grade it? A to F right now? Without having seen everything and knowing all the story beats and the surprises and the twists and whatever's waiting for me, I would give it an A-. There's a lot of things about this game that are, I hate the word problematic. I don't like that at all. It invokes certain things that I don't like. It has its issues that are almost anti-player. You know what I mean, or abusive to some degree, but they're not unforgivable. They're just, man, the game just gets really. It pushes you to grind. It pushes you, which is good, and to do other things, but it doesn't always reward you for it the way it should, and that kind of hurts the game a lot. And I understand why they did these things. I understand what they were aiming for. Passage is blocked. Like I said, I'm not a new gamer. I'm not young. I'm not uneducated. You know what I mean? I'm not inexperienced. It's just one of those things. It's like, man, I'm grateful that the game has the mechanics it has, and it's difficult. But I think the reward system, the work versus reward disparity in this game is pretty bad. It's not a game killer, but it's pretty bad. And I understand what they were doing, like I said, what they were trying to do with it. It's difficult. And it can become very frustrating. Quickly. This time I'm really enjoying the game because I'm playing it differently. I'm playing it the way my son advised me to play it. And with a little bit of my, I'm an offensive guy, so you need speed and power for that, but when I applied that and I stopped trying to upgrade it in every town I went to, every time something became available, you know what I mean? Because of the RPGs I grew up with and my own affinity for those mechanics, you know, I thought, and even the way I tried to play this like I would play Rainbow Moon, and that's a better game, but it's like, okay, this isn't Moon, and the economy is really ridiculously tight and unforgiving, and like, you know what I mean? You can get trapped in a really bad sunk cost fallacy loop. Okay, I upgraded the sword, now I have no materials. I'm gonna raise the difficulty all the way up because I can, and I'm gonna go grind for the materials and get a bunch of money. You do that, you don't get the extra experience for playing on harder difficulties. You don't get the extra gold. Your drops don't get any better in terms of quality or quantity. You just kind of get screwed. So, but when I play the game, my son told me, don't raise your difficulty until you have to, you know, or you want to get a key for, you know, get the areas, like you saw me earlier, get the 5 key there. I went up to 5 yesterday. It helps. Waiting helps a lot. Don't be in a rush to raise the difficulty because it's not a fucking easy game, and it's not a forgiving game. That'll be good for a sale. I could do, let's see, where is it? Wait a minute, where did it go? I knew that would get him. I couldn't find it. Yeah, I really am a big admirer of what SideQuest Studios did with Rainbow Moon in this game. Now that I'm playing it, or having success playing it, totally different experience this time around. A lot of familiar frustrations, but you know, what are you gonna do? Gather is the best thing about this game so far. It's the greatest skill in the arsenal out of all characters combined. And it's funny because Damien, I make fun of Damien. I like Damien, but he's a Timu version of Baldrin, the hero of Rainbow Moon. Like, he doesn't hit as hard as Baldrin, doesn't have the defense or the hit points. You know what I mean? He's a busted ass version of him. But he's still a really good character, both on and off the battlefield. But he's a pretty funny guy. But yeah. Baldrin is way better. Okay, I'm gonna go back, heal up one more time, then we're gonna come this way. Because I'm actually okay. I need to look at how many enemies. I just run right into them. I'm gonna run into something real bad where it's like 20 enemies, 30 enemies, and you can't. I don't have the power to stay on top of that kind of assault. I like this battle theme. I feel like more has changed about the game since I got to this area than I've seen yet. I think the change in music and tone a little bit is reflective of something else. Shit. I should have healed. Yeah, it's okay. I'll bring Lane back with Ash, but she's not under direct assault, so sorry about that, Lane. Lane, my. And I've turned off battle animations in case you're wondering. I love the battle animations in both games, but Moon's were way better, and I think a little quicker. They should always be there. I couldn't stop watching them when I played Rainbow Moon. In this game, it's like, yeah, like, okay, I've seen them enough, you know, how many times do I have to see this kind of thing? We'll use a revive potion so that I can do this. I wish there was like a $1 million battle tactic that you could buy, or whatever, or just one that's really hard to find that would let you put your characters, like let you decide where they start. Because I just have a line, or I'd zigzag them out so that nobody's back against the wall. Yeah, I don't like any of that crap. That's why you don't see me change it up too often. It's just like, yeah, all right. And there's my alarm for food. Let me finish this battle. I will leave the stream on hold. I'll put it on break. And then, while I'm eating, I'll watch TV. And then I'll just, as soon as I'm done, I'll come right back on. Let's see if Swoop will get him somehow. Right into the danger zone, dude. My favorite way to win. So I would say come back in the next 30 minutes or so, and actually this is a good place to save. I'll just stop the stream and start a new stream. I want to go. I've never liked those. I know you can scrub through a be right back screen or a pause screen or whatever, but it's just kind of, I don't like that. I don't like that. So we'll do this. Hang on, let me save again on the server as well. It's a shame this game wasn't more well received. Alright, I'll be back in about a half an hour, guys.